Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Ashim and this training video is going to have a recap of all my training clips of the week and recent events with Shredz Scamz and the fitness industry turning on shreds. Training for this week has been hectic. This is a new mesocycle and the first week was grueling and challenging, and yet I have a lot left in the tank. The week began with volume day on deadlifts. The way this workout is set up, I superset deadlifts, barbell rows and low to high band rows. You can call this a tricep if you want because there's 3 exercises done back to back. With regards to performance, I have lots of room for improvement and progression. I won't be adding weight to the deadlifts just yet. I want to bring up the repetitions and the row movements first. So next week I will focus on that. What I do end up saying, maybe it's like 6 months down the line, assuming this type of progression is I'm able to continue with it, I want to be able to work with really heavy singles and doubles along with the supersets. So that's going to be the goal. Like I think so far, as per my calculations, 476 pounds, which is what this is, 216 kilos, is approximately 90% of my benchmark max. So I want to be able to push that from like 90 to like 95 or something, or maybe even all the way up to 100, and still be able to do those supersets, because then I know I'll have become really strong and my work capacity will have increased greatly. So that's the plan. That's a long-term plan. The squat variation for this rotation is the front squat, and I worked this movement thoroughly all week. I still have a love-hate relationship with the front squat, but I managed to crush 140 kilos thrice this week, and I also hit a sort of new relative max with 141 kilos as well. This video has a lot of exercises featured in it, by the way, and I've listed those exercises at the end of this description. For bench, I continued STT progression and I managed to add reps and weight again this week. That makes it double progression. I will be adding just repetitions in the next few weeks because I want to pull that 92.5 kilo for 5 rep set. I want to pull that set all the way to 8 or 10 reps slowly. So that is the goal for now. There are a lot of pauses on the final reps across most of the sets. That means that I'm pausing at the bottom of the movement, and that shows that I'm developing control and owning the weight, and I'm really happy about that. I'm inching my way closer and closer to that 125 kilo mark, and I'm excited. Alright, I'm going to put training aside now and I want to discuss the debacle of Shredz. For those of you who may not be aware, Shredz is this fitness supplement company that is supposedly overpriced with dubious ingredients in their supplements, and oh yeah, how original for criticism, right? And they have a whole team of athletes who help promote their products, as well as custom programs, nutrition plans, etc. They have risen to fame very recently and they've made a lot of money. I don't know how, I don't know whether this is accurate about the numbers, but news articles featuring the CEO Arvind Lal have showcased his rise, saying the company went from earning $90,000 in its first year to $5 million or something ridiculous like that in 3 years. So whatever. The point is, their marketing is on point. They don't promote their products directly. You will not see any of their fitness athletes like Paige Hathaway or anybody talking about, oh, this Shredz Way is awesome, or Shredz BCAAs or whatever. You know, whatever their products are, they're not going to be promoting that. What you will see, for example, is Paige Hathaway relaxing in a bikini, showing off her body against a backdrop of the ocean or some city skyline with a Shredz shaker cup or bag or something next to her, like subliminal marketing. That's it. All of their promotion revolves around showing a lot of flesh from both sexes of athletes and their products in the foreground of these pictures. So this week, a few guys got together and decided that enough was enough. Let's take down Shredz. Bradley Martin, some guy called Cali Aesthetics on Instagram, and another YouTube Instagram account named Look Good Naked began exposing various tricks Shredz athletes use and do, like buying Instagram followers, conducting fake 30-day challenges, and pocketing the money themselves, unethically charging $500 for a 15-minute Skype consultation. And the final trigger was this guy, Devin Physique's personal secretary, coming forward and saying that she's the one writing Devin's clients' nutrition and training plans under the guise of Devin, because Devin does not know what it is to train or help someone else. So as you can imagine, Arvind, the CEO of Shredz, dropped Devin, and there's been a lot of hoo-ha about how Paige should be next because she's got breast implants and ass implants and she also tricks people, blah blah blah. And one by one, all the athletes should be targeted and knocked off the board, and Shredz should come down in flames. I don't know why Vegan Gains, probably one of the biggest attention cravers in the fitness world, criticized her for having breast implants. It seems really ridiculous. But anyway, here's the thing. Shredz is not the only one, nor is it the first or the last supplement company to sell dubious products, display skin, and pump sex appeal to create a subculture to gain popularity. So I find it hypocritical that the axe is falling on Shredz, as if this is the only cancer within the fitness industry. In fact, it is debatable whether or not implants, eye candy marketing, and overpriced products is worthy of being labeled as a cancer. I want to get something straight. I'm absolutely fine with people making money, but I despise it when fans and the audience makes it out to be like the company is doing me a huge favor by selling me this product. You know, back when Mark Repetto was gaining popularity with his starting strength version 1, and people would act like he was a messiah, like he was helping people to get strong out of the goodness of his heart. It's not like that. Sure, maybe a part of him wanted to help, but that's not the sole reason. This is a fucking business. Business is business. That is why I am also not offended or outraged that Shredz athletes don't write their own routines. If you're gullible enough to sign up for their personal training, it means you haven't done your research, you haven't educated yourself, nor do you want to, and you're highly impressed by the athlete. So if you get a cookie cutter routine, it is not the end of the world. Same thing with a ghost routine writer. I'm reading, for example, I'm reading John Conley's Charlie Parker series right now. If you tell me that John had a ghost writer for the book, would I be offended? No. Ben Affleck didn't do his own stunts in Batman vs Superman. Oh my god, how shocking. Not. I think it is important to know why you stand for something. For example, I've been in the online fitness world since 2004, and I've been posting on forums since then. I don't want to drop names because I do not have the old emails anymore. I don't want a defamation or a lawsuit, and I don't remember the forum either because forums have become obsolete in the last 3 to 5 years. But there was a powerlifting guru who everyone would ask kiss on intensemuscle.com, on ironetics.com, on the old Miso RX forums and MMI Power Training, which is now sadly defunct. And this guy used to get people to pay him money, and he would give them stupid cookie cutter workout routines and nutrition guidelines. I'm talking stuff that is utter bullshit that you can pick up from anywhere on the internet for free. But because he was such a celebrity in the online world, nobody called him out on it. So when you make statements, so I believe that you should call these people out. But when you make statements like, oh, she looks too good to be real, she needs to be made an outcast of for her enhancements, I find that ridiculous. I also find it ironic because a huge majority of the online fitness industry is on various drugs and enhancers themselves. And I'm not even talking about Photoshop. And I'm not being a white knight for Paige Hathaway. Don't go off in that direction. I will tell you right up that I find her very attractive and she's sexy as hell. But I think if you let your resentment towards others' success get to you, then this whole justice delivering systems becomes a case of haves versus have-nots, and that just defeats the whole purpose. You want to hate something, then have a reason. Shredz is more successful than my brand. Shredz stepped out of line. Shredz is more immoral relative to everyone else in the fitness industry. These are not reasons to hate or to conduct an Order 66 on them. If you want to call someone out for Photoshop, then call out everyone who is photoshopping their promotional gear. If you want to call someone out for steroids, then do it across the board. Just targeting one person is bullying, and I think a large part of the momentum against this company is just jealousy and bullying. I don't see people calling out Bradley Martin or Kali Muscle or whoever else is for their alleged steroid use. But Devin uses steroids or Photoshop and it's time to bring the house down? That doesn't make sense. Here's why I'm happy though that the Shredz bubble has burst. Because of cheating and stealing. Stealing people's money and cheating them is wrong. For that, you should call out Shredz and their athletes. So I think it is great that Paige's cookie cutter workout routines and nutritional information is now out there, out in the open. Same with Devin. And because of this investigation, there is a legitimate smudge on the integrity of Shredz products and services. This is really good stuff. And I stand by that decision to not sit silently on the sidelines while they cheat people out of money. They must be pulled up for this, and I think Bradley and Cali Aesthetics and Look Good Naked or whatever his name is have done an excellent job with this, so major props to them. This is really good stuff. In no way am I wanting to play down what these guys have managed to do, nor am I justifying bad business practice, and that is exactly what Shredz has adopted. I just want to emphasize that you can't let resentment and jealousy be the bulk of your motivation to seek this justice or to expose those that are doing wrong. That's all. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. I really appreciate your love and support. Thank you.